This is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Oh, this is Harlem legend, no cap, no trap, no trap. Hey, this is Harlem legend, no cap. Harlem legend TV, we the realest on the screen. Breaking down the culture, keeping everything clean. Hip-hop stories raw, nothing in between. From the block to the world, we chasing a dream. I see the world through a lens so wide. Every hood story, every truth they hide. I'm the pulse of the block where the truth resides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides. Harlem legend TV, where the realness abides.
Yo, 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 yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. If you're new to the channel, please smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you set your bell notification so you know when I'm dropping a video or going live. This one right here, I've been telling y'all for a long time. Desiree Perez, Roc Nation, yeah, is the most dangerous woman in the industry. Yeah, a lot of people don't pay attention to what's going on in the industry that's going on in their surroundings. But she is the most powerfulest woman in the industry. This story right here, it'll blow your mind because at the end of the day, she's willing to take out family. I gotta call it what it is. Hey. Parental advisory advised. She's willing to take out her own family, y'all, because today her own daughter has filed a lawsuit on her. Let's call it what it is, man. She has a husband, she has a family, and when I say this lady went through hell and back, it gets nasty, y'all. But first of all, for those of you that don't know who Desiree Perez is, you've been sleeping under a rock. I gotta let y'all know who she is, first of all. Let's get to it.
All right. Remember when Jay-Z said this?
I think we passed kneeling.
Let me play it again. This time, look at the reaction of the lady sat just behind him. The reason why she's worried about how Jay would respond is because she's the CEO of Roc Nation. But in her former life, she was a federal informant. In 1994, Desiree Perez was arrested for bringing in 35 keys of Griselda Blanco into Miami. Under pressure, she agreed to wear a wire for the DEA. Quick side note, Desiree Perez is a name Dame Dash refused to say in this Breakfast Club interview.
Once you has certain friends, we don't even talk about them no more where I'm from.
Now, around that same time, Jay-Z and Perez spearheaded Roc Nation's prison reform initiative with Meek Mill. I guess their hard work paid off, because on the 19th of January 2021, this list was released. Desiree Perez's criminal past had just been wiped clean by the outgoing president, Donald Trump.
As y'all can see, her record was wiped clean after a 94. She was caught with them big things. She wore a wire for the feds. She took down cartels. This woman is well versed. I'm going to be real. She's not your average. She's not your average. Jay-Z put her in position out of nowhere. I got to be real. Like, she has no history in music at all. But Jay-Z yet puts her in position. Now her daughter is suing her. Yeah, it gets interesting, y'all, because she's using influence. Desiree Perez is using her influence. She's using her power to have people do things for her. Like, she doesn't agree with the man her daughter is with. So she wants to get him out the picture. And it seems like she's willing to do anything she could, even if it means sending your daughter to a sane asylum and all kind of different programs where she can get help and she don't need it. You heard? Even using the Baker's Act. Even using the laws of the land, the Marchman's Act. Let me tell y'all what it's kind of like what Wendy Williams is under. Her family took over. They sent something to the people telling them, oh, she's on drugs. I'm just calling it what it is. Let me show y'all what happened to her daughter, because it gets nasty. And not many people is reporting on it, I guess. Maybe it's not big news. Yeah,
that it was all orchestrated by her own mother, and others who should have protected her failed her.
NBC6 investigative reporter Amy Viteri has her story.
So legally, I can go home.
No, you cannot.
Why?
Because you're being Baker acted.
Body camera video shows the moments Broward deputies encouraged Demore Hadley to get into this pickup truck with people she says she didn't know.
I can't ride with you and you guys take me?
You're going to be in handcuffs, so dog's not going to be able to come?
I don't want to be handcuffed.
Okay.
Demore says they took her to a hospital for a mental health evaluation after this doctor signed paperwork saying she was a risk to herself.
What he told me was, we received a call from your family that you tried to OD the night before.
So as y'all can see, Demore Hadley, that's her name. That's Desiree Perez's daughter. She's been reported for using drugs and all kind of different things. She Baker actor. You heard? That's a family member. Family members can do that and get you put in a facility to where they think you need help, so they voluntarily put you in there. Listen to the rest of this, because this is nasty, y'all. Power and influence is a wild thing to have these days. 2025. Let's get it.
You tried to OD the night before.
A doctor she says she'd never met before. And according to Demore, it's her own mother who's behind it. In this lawsuit, she claims her mother, Desiree Perez, used unlawful means to have Demore falsely detained under Florida's Baker Act and Marchman Act.
So she's the CEO of Roc Nation, a company that she owns along with Sean Carter, the famous rapper Jay-Z.
If y'all don't see by now where I'm going, if y'all don't see RICO, you heard, ongoing criminal organization. Hey, I gotta be real. I see a lot of charges coming in the future, but some people influence is just too big. Let's call it what it is. I've been saying this for a long time. She's the most now she's using her influence and power to use the laws of the land to basically offset her daughter, offset the dude she's with, because she goes even further. This is nasty, y'all.
Alleges a conspiracy, saying Perez used her money, power, and influence to tear apart Demore and her husband, Javon Hadley, and created an enterprise of individuals to effectuate her plot.
To essentially try to separate me from my husband and to falsely accuse him of domestic violence.
Perez has repeatedly denied these allegations in court filings. A month before Demore filed her complaint, we found her mother filed her own lawsuit against Demore's husband, Javon.
What? So this is what the executives of the music industry is doing behind the scenes. See, a lot of people ain't reporting on this. A lot of people ain't putting this news out there. They out here taking channels and all types of stuff. People are disappearing on the internet. This is really happening behind closed doors, y'all. Power, influence, and money is clouding a lot of these people's judgment, man. A lot of these people. I'm going to be real. This is ruthless, because she didn't stop there. She sent her to another facility. You heard? Like, hey, this is her daughter. Pay attention.
Her mother further petitioned to have her transported to a different facility under Florida's Marchman Act, claiming again in court records that Demore suffered from severe drug abuse. A judge granted that petition.
They ran the test. They knew that she had no drugs in her system and she was not abusing drugs. And the fact that you can't do anything about it is scary.
Demore was sent to this treatment center in Deerfield Beach, where Dr. Bober serves as medical director.
Where are the people that are supposed to protect me from this happening?
According to her lawsuit, Demore requested a hair follicle test at that facility called Life Skills, which detects drug use for at least the past 3 months, and which showed no drugs had been in Demore. Demore was held at Life Skills until April 8th. She shared discharge paperwork that lists a diagnosis of persistent depressive disorder, which she disputes. No medication was prescribed.
As you can see, did y'all catch when it said a judge okayed it? So she even has the power of the judges. She has the power of the officials. You understand? I believe it's a lot more going to come out behind this because she's pushing the issue. She's doing too much. She was pardoned by Donald Trump. Roc Nation CEO Desiree Perez is being sued by her daughter, Damori Hadley, for false drug use claims and having her held in a mental institution for 2 weeks against her will. This woman is willing to go as far as she can. You heard? She's willing to go as far as she can. According to, let's listen to this. According to Damori, it's her own mother who is behind the incident. In the lawsuit, she claims her mother, Desiree Perez, used unlawful means to have Damori falsely detained under Florida's Bakers Act and Marchman Act. She's the CEO of Roc Nation, which is a company that she owns along with Sean Carter. The famous rapper Jay-Z, Damori said. The complaint alleges a conspiracy saying Perez used her money, power, and influence to tear apart Damori and her husband, Javon Hadley, and created an enterprise of individuals to effectuate her plot. Listen to this, y'all. To essentially try to separate me from my husband and to falsely accuse him of domestic violence. So she put her through hell. Perez has repeatedly denied these allegations in court filings. A month before Damori filed her complaint, NBC6 investigators found Perez filed her own lawsuit against Damori's husband. She probably got word that he was going to file. So she like, let me do it before him. I'm telling you what's going on here, y'all. This is the powers that be. But she's exposing herself. Perez shows he has abused her daughter for years, something that the couple has denied in court recordings and court records. In that lawsuit, Perez says she moved to Baker Act her daughter, fearing that she was at risk of suicide and abusing prescription drugs. I haven't seen anything in my entire 20 years of practicing law that is so clear that someone did something wrong, said attorney Hilton Napoleon II. Napoleon is representing Damori, which is the daughter, in the lawsuit, which also claims Perez harassed the couple for years, including making unfounded claims to get Javon arrested on multiple occasions for battery and domestic violence charges prosecutors didn't pursue. I need y'all to pay attention now. I need y'all to really wake up, right? And I'm going to ask y'all this. If she's able to do this to her own flesh and blood, her own daughter, what makes you think we all remember when Tory Lanez's father came out and he spoke out. Yeah, let's call it what it is. We remember when he spoke out against Roc Nation and he said it was a bigger plot. What makes you think he didn't do the same thing to Tory Lanez? Allegedly, because her actions is showing me she's willing to go to any length to protect her artists, to protect her well-being, to protect what she wants. What makes you think, man, they ain't got high-powered lawyers to do everything for them? I think this is disgusting. I think this is nasty. I think some criminal charges need to come down. Yeah, because being an ex-criminal, they would have threw away the key on me. Why is it that this woman is able to put false charges, lock her daughter away, put false charges on this man, and get away with it? I need y'all to ask yourselves that, man. In the meantime, I need y'all to get in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Desiree Perez is undeniably the most dangerous woman in the hip-hop industry, in the industry, period, the record industry. How can they be stopped? Is anybody going to speak out about this? Is anybody going to come out and go against the grain? Her own flesh and blood is going at her. I think there's going to be a lot more others come out and show the pattern of her using her influence, power, and money. And therefore, hey, they may lead to a RICO. Let's call it what it is. All these people being locked up, It's going to lead to a RICO. And I believe, allegedly, Tory Lanez got a raw deal here, y'all. When she don't like a man, she gonna let it be known she don't like a man. She's even willing to take out her own blood to make sure that dude suffer. But hey, who am I? I don't make the news. I just break the news down. You heard? I don't make narratives. I just paint the picture. Yo, it's your boy E-Oil, aka the Harlem Legend, man. This is disgusting. I think everybody should be sharing this, speaking out on this. Make sure y'all smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, yo. Let's go to the top together, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute.